Okay, we're back, we're back, we're back. Sorry, we have to end early kanina kasi ayaw ko kumain. Nagalit siya pag di ako
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through two quarters and a big deficit for the Washington Wizards.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding. They're just getting out hustled.
And out muscled and out tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
Okay, let's go.
And let's move on to. Thanks for spending half.
Grabe, ang init, no? Sobra.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Durant
Grabe ka, Wemby.
with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Harden in at the one. Now here's Powell. Pass to Durant.
KD, oh. Naka-fantasy drop tayo.
The bucket.
Just maybe the best
Yeah,
power
ganito.
forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Ball with it. 11 points in the game. Outside Porter. A three ball. And here's Kennard. It's good. The assist time from Ball. And the Lakers.
Yes, we are also live in YouTube. That's correct, boy.
Like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden getting inside. It's Harden.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now,
Tapos ko sila.
especially on the interior.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Claxton with the steal. KD with it. He's picked up by Collins. Pass to Gordon. And he comes up with the deuce. That's 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wembanyama, a screen.
Nice one.
Slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Washington. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
And well, for Washington, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three.
Nice shot.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Xbox, boss. Naka-my league ako. Pero fantasy drop.
KD with the bucket.
Everything going to plan here to start the third.
May...
80%
Wala eh. Ano ako, boss?
And we hear
Xbox ako, boss.
11 Nick Claxton
Naka-offline lang ako.
defense.
Hindi ko mapokusan yan. Kasi may trabaho.
Just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunity.
Edie's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Washington. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. From deep Harden, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wembanyama, a screen on Powell. Outside, ball.
Bigla.
A three off the mark. Back to Kennard.
Uli, kita-kita ako.
Stolen by Harden. Harden gets all the way to the rim.
Hey, what's up, Bunny?
Burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
Inside. Unloads from
What?
15. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Ha? Oh, yung isa.
Kennard against Powell.
Yung nakita ko.
Pass to KD. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Nice pass there to set that.
Sinabi ko, hindi mo narinig.
1:43 left here in the third quarter. Ball against Harden. And a wide open look at Porter.
Tinempo.
Off the back rim and in.
Tempo tayo.
Porter's got 16 points.
Ako nang pahirapan yung sarili ko.
It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. To the middle. Here's KD. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wembanyama. Alex Caruso comes in for Michael Porter. Neesmith, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Ball. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Wizards. Robinson comes in for James Harden. Cans it from downtown.
They've given up a
Tambaka
lot
natin.
of three-pointers here today.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Durant up top, defended by Caruso. Good on that.
Pinagpapawisan yung sigit-sigit. Init.
Durant. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edie, and the dunk by Edie.
Pwede ba ni pwede? Online yan, online. Rick, pwede ka mag-invite ng friend.
A step back shot here.
Kaso pag online, ang labanan mo doon, syempre internet. Pag lag ka, medyo
15-point lead
talo ka
at the
doon.
end of the quarter.
Kaya hindi na ako masyado nag-online eh. Ang pangit ng internet ko. So, egol eh. Lugi.
Yeah, an easy choice
So,
tonight.
line lang tayo. Amang ganito lang. Chill lang.
Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Grabe yun. Ganda na.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Edie out there with Johnson. Then there's Aaron Neesmith. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Johnson sets the screen for Ball. Here's the 3.
Yun.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been
15.
1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Harden the pass to Williams. Edie with the steal.
Relax.
And here is Ball.
Wala lang.
To the right side. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Wizards trail by 15. Robinson dishes to Gordon.
Okay.
That one's not going to go. Good D by Johnson. Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded by Robinson. Johnson with a screen on Williams. ball against Gordon.
Wah.
Taken away by Williams.
Oy, Hongkong.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely.
Okay, fantasy drop eh. Yun ang trip ko eh. Ito, tinan.
Leading by 50.
Wemby, number 1 drop pick ko sa Lakers.
Now here's ball. Johnson in the corner. From the arc.
Yun no.
Carries it from three-point range. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And not just that,
Oh, may NBA, pre. Nakaano ako.
had a high rate
Fantasy drop.
advantage in transition.
Now Neesmith. James Harden missing on the three. Neesmith.
Ay, gago.
The ball.
Tumira.
Outside off the
Go to shot eh.
Wizards trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure
Si Wemby rito yung ano ko eh, yung
he does?
And
Wala na ko yung Tikvinity, kaya hindi ko kayo marinig.
Clearly, he's got
On lang.
something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Dito ako nagsimula ang kong dati. May league yan. Apply na online. Nagsawa. May career. Directed. Iba rin ang trip eh.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Wembanyama. He's checked in.
Eh si Wemby yun.
Xbox yan, Lods.
Collins
Xbox boss.
Johnson. Michael Porter. He's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Luke Kennard in for
Try na.
Smith. And then for
Ay
Washington.
gagi, hindi yun. Go to move eh.
In for Jalen Williams.
Console ba yan, Lods?
Yes sir, yes.
And it's Powell in for Duncan Robinson. Now here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
That one is no good.
Saan Phil bumili ng NBA 2K26 sa Xbox?
Them to build.
Sa store boss, sa store. Ang Xbox mismo.
Now ball.
Digital lang.
Outside, Wembanyama.
Iya, layo to.
Launches from deep. Gordon with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on.
Eh, Shay.
Nothing here.
Guys, oh, si Shay Gilgeous Alexander, follower.
Each tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Powell against Kennard. Wembanyama.
You know, Wemby.
Three-pointer. Good.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep,
Ikaw,
he's downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp.
23 points pala si Victor.
The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to
Take that 26.
all those sets for him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And so
Grabe naman si Wembanyama.
after Los Angeles picked up three with their long shot. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-3 run. One
Ay,
left
huli.
in the fourth quarter. Claxton with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver.
Yari sila kay Wembanyama. Lucky, no?
They never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as
Ano pa, lasing na.
KD with it.
Whoa!
By Porter. are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Hangs on the
You know.
trifecta. Wembanyama's got 31 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Collins. From
Wala.
13. That's
Turn around.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
May
that they
mods
could
kang
never
nilagay,
find.
bro.
I mean, the energy here
Wala,
is
boss.
just
Sa ano lang yan?
tremendous.
Sa Xbox
And
lang.
once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Ano lang yung default lang yung boss. Sa Xbox. So, fantasy drop yan. So, punta ka na may NBA. So, apply ko na Xbox. Series X. Punta ka na may NBA. Tapos, mag-create ka lang. Yan. Create ka. Then, if you want to create ng bago, pili ka lang. Yan. Pwede as ako, ang ginawa ko, fantasy draft, custom league. Yung salary cap, wala. Ganyan lang. Tapos mamimili ka lang ng team. Automatic na yan. So, ako, I ended up getting Wembanyama.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Number 1 draft pick. So, yung kinuha ko. 29 games lang to. 29 games. So, yan yung team ko. Sila Lamelo, Kennard, Porter. Si Wemby 99 dito eh. So, ito pa yung mga
Ba't wala
teammates.
na ako sa Lakers?
Oo nga, wala ka na rito, pre. Si paring Lebron. Dito nanonood. Mostly ang kinuha ko, mga 3 and D,
Try ba ako?
defense, Simmons, kinuha ko rin kahit papaano. Hindi, sa ibang team ka napunta, Lebron. Ulit tayo ng unit.
Nag-free agency na.
Grabe ang init, no? Kumusta sa inyo? Mainit eh. Okay.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
Talk quick. 4 horns there. Sarap gamitin to.
RJ Barrett. Then there's Ben Caro. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Filipowski in
Wala.
at the 5.
Tinira ko.
Porter's shot is off. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing,
Wow.
he'll reach that next level.
2 tiro ko na yun, ha.
Here's Fears, defended by Kennard. Pass to Fears. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Ooh, drains the
4-0 ah.
19-footer.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wembanyama screen. And it's Ball off the drive. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Fears, pounded by Ball. Pass to Markkanen.
Ay!
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Ball outside. Porter a screen. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Banchero. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Ball surveys the floor. Driving to the basket. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Markkanen. The 3 from Banchero. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Ball. Up top, Kennard. Fires it.
Elevator ah.
After rolling around the rim. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineup, what are you looking for, Brer?
Naka-elevator yun, pre. Elevator.
Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Los Angeles making a change here. Edie's checked in. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Hornets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they stay right near the top of the rankings at number 2. Fitting for a team with just so much talent. And kudos to the coaching staff for getting the most from that talent. And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
First free throw is good. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Brian, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Let's go with a 3.
Ay.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Iniiwan niyo si Wemby eh.
6 assists in the game.
Tirahan natin yung pag-iiwan.
Banchero against Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
And here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Up top, Porter launches it, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Banchero surveys, and the shot goes in. Banchero's got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Martin, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
Barado, oh.
Caruso comes in for Michael Porter. Neesmith, he's checked in for Kennard. And Alvarado's subbed in for Ball. Now here's Alvarado. Outside Neesmith. From the wing.
Uy, Neesmith.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
Tinamad, tumira boy.
For Memphis. They trail by 1. Ooh, took him no
Uy,
time
lamang na
at all.
silang dalawa.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Alvarado. Outside Neesmith. From down.
Layo. Walang limitless.
Once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Barlow.
At NBA 2K24 na senyor ito.
Uy, bossing.
Hauser outside. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now Alvarado. Outside Neesmith.
Wow, Neesmith. Libre yung boy.
For the buzzer, but it's off target. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Memphis. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly
Okay,
been
let's go.
focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Sam Hauser. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Ben Carroll in at the power forward position.
Lami.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried-and-true pick and roll to create an opening.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Open shot, Banchero.
Galing.
One in from the wing. Banchero's got 10.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside Neesmith. Mitchell against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Ball no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Ooh, Banchero getting it
Asan?
done and tight.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Well, Stan, if you had the opportunity to coach Paolo Banchero, what would your message to him be?
Well, look, B.A., he doesn't need my notes, but I'd just urge him to refine his jump shot. He has incredible size and skill.
Ball no good.
Yeah,
Tambak
loose
pala ako
touch
apat.
by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Joe with the ball. Picked up by Neesmith. Banchero outside.
Nice D.
Banchero missing again.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Ball with it. Outside Neesmith. The three ball.
Masok
Yes,
din.
sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 here already in the game. So Tuomas Iselos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They
Ganda
come
ng
into this
keyboard
one
mo,
following
boss,
a loss to
ehehe.
Brooklyn.
Uy, thank you,
Ito
boss.
kalaro ko, boss, Gurado Durog Kasken.
Go their way, and it's a
Oo, hindi ako magaling, boss. Yan lang ako.
Often a game of
Chill lang ako, bossing.
slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Wembanyama's checked in for Los Angeles.
Sihan mo lang, boss.
Carlos checked in
Bata
for
ka pa.
Memphis. Lowry Marketing comes in for Hauser.
Hahahalaro tayo, boss.
Wala ka na boss. Wala akong oras sa ganyan. Offline lang. Busy sa trabaho.
Outside Neesmith from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Kaya ano lang ako, fantasy drop lang ako eh. Di rin maganda yung internet eh.
Parehas tayo, boss.
Eagle ako sa ano eh. Internet ngayon, pangit sobra. Yung napuputol.
Yan din madalas kong laruin.
Mas na-enjoy ko pa to eh.
Here's ball. Wembanyama screen. Ball passes to Wembanyama.
Nakuha ko kasi si Wemby sa fantasy drop eh. Number 1 pick siya eh, ng Lakers. Tapos walang kumuha kay Lamelo Ball. Kinuha ko no. Tsaka to si Zach Edey. Kaso bagal pala ni Zach Edey. No? Liability siya. Ito try natin itong play ng Warriors ha. Warriors to eh. Yun naman. Dadaan yan sa maraming pick. Yun lang, wala.
Okay din sa ilalim.
Kaso ano, ang bagal si Zach Edey. Ito, try natin kay Porter. Play ito ng Warriors, quick 13 slip. Yun lang. Pangit. Play kay Steph yan, tsaka kay Klay Thompson. Uy, hindi nahuli. One more. Kita. Quick 13 slip. Sana ma-execute natin ng maganda. Takbo. Porter. Ayaw talaga boy ah. Ay sa kanya. Nagkit ng bantay eh. Try natin kay Wemby. Yun. Week 13 slip. Ano yung Warriors play? Ayaw talaga. Ayaw kay Porter. Bakit boy? Pagod na?
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Filipowski. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Filipowski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pwede bang ma-fix yung camera na di na umikot?
Pwede naman natapos eh. Pabaguhin mo siya rito. Yan, pwedeng spin, pwedeng cut. Yun lang ang alam ko ah. Check mo na lang mamaya. Parang nakakahilo kasi no. Pag nagaano yung camera. Kahit ako minsan nahilo. Grabe, ang init. Pawisan yung dito. Singit na. Kapatanga sa electric.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. Now let's break down the first half of our game. The Grizzlies are locked in a tight one.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we have...
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Wala. Kita ako na. Pitik pa lang.
Then it's ball, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Bankero outside.
Ulit.
Naka-Xbox ka na, sir, or PC?
Xbox, boss. Xbox.
Outside Porter. Outside Wembanyama. For the lead. And Phoenix pulls it down.
Tumira doon.
Just leading. Pass to Bankero. Got it. Good job in the low post. 16 points for him. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have
Uy.
defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you gotta reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter.
Masok ka din.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become
Wala.
He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys?
Outstanding. Ali, we appreciate the report.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Well, you look at Bankero. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Wow.
Just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list.
7-5.
Wembanyama gets it to go.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit
22 points pala si Ben.
Pass to Filipowski.
Uy.
Marketed for three. Yes!
Grabe.
Marketed from deep.
Dapat kinuha ko si Markinen. Limutan ko kunin. Yung dalawang isip ako.
Marketed, a really
Twitter din
talented
pala.
scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch four who scores at an efficient rate, and with his
Dikit na yung
elevated
laban,
role,
guys.
he's just grown in his confidence.
Ito, magaling din tong batang to, yung Jeremiah Pierce.
Pierce shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, to the wing, right side.
Wala.
The lead. Oh, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Kennard outside. Fires the
Uy, Kennard. Putik yung baldog. That was free, boy.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Edie's checked in for Collins. Caruso comes in for Porter Jr. and Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Kennard. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. And again, Memphis no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep, Wembanyama, it goes. He's 10 for 13.
Tatayuan mo lang.
Much confidence.
Just gonna stand there, bro. 7-5 yun.
And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Titingnan lang ni Markkinen. No?
Checked in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Hauser in for Markkinen. Pass to Hauser. Joe up.
Uy!
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Outside Mitchell. Over ball. And again, Memphis no good.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the screen by Johnson. There's Neesmith with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To stop the drought. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got his second bucket of the night.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson.
What? Wala talaga to si Cam Johnson. Kahit sa Phoenix eh.
Hauser outside. Pass to Mitchell. Edie with a steal. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Los Angeles. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Time for a quick break.
Init.
And then back to the action. And now we have a moment.
Kumusta sa inyo guys? Malamig ba sa inyo? Mainit?
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Banchero out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Now here's Ball. They set the screen. Outside Neesmith. The three. Drills it from deep. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Fourth quarter na pala.
Banchero. Bryant a screen on Johnson.
Wah! Bagal ni Edie.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen rolls.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Barlow's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun?
Oo, Diyos.
Just relax out there.
Laki-laki.
Follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Hauser. Offensive board. And finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Edie. John Collins comes in for Johnson. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Kennard in for Neesmith. Markkanen's checked in for Memphis. And he gets that one.
The inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close
Uy.
range looks.
And a foul call on the way up. So
Challenge natin.
The coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area. Sure, they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call
How to
will
challenge.
And as much as it hurts,
Press mo lang yung select, boss.
I think
Select.
coach would challenge that call again if he could.
Paano download
He
yan, boss?
disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
Xbox, boss. Naka-console tayo. Jello. Pizarro. Barlow. Dominic Barlow.
How to challenge.
Select, boss. Press select. Select. Select.
And so he hits both. And Ball will bring it up here for the Lakers. It's a one-point game. Right side, Wembanyama. Can he keep it going? Again, the Lakers.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Back to Markkanen. And Carroll against Collins. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And here's Ball. Porter with a screen on Mitchell. Wembanyama up top. Outside Porter. The three is up.
Liit mo lang.
Oh, well, he's
Parahan na natin.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Grizzlies trail by 4. And he's going for the oop here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Some changes for Memphis. Filipowski, he's checked in for Barlow. R.J. Barrett comes in for Joe. And Spears in for Mitchell.
Katayo ka lang dyan, ha. Sige, tirahan kita. 7-5.
Grizzlies trail by 7.
Wow!
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Now Ball. And they call.
Uy, illegal screen.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
Eagle screen.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Barrett from 12 feet out, cash.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Ball with it. Porter outside.
Wow! Libre yung boy.
Pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, it's off target. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Kennard.
Sapat to.
And here's Markkanen.
Wala. Nottingham. One boy.
Here's Spears. Barrett fires.
See? Nice board.
We've got
Nice board. Nice board.
in the fourth quarter.
What? Brick show.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Banchero.
Buti na lang, di pumapasok. Nice D. Relax.
The Lakers have gotten 5 shots
Ito ba yung
to
bita?
go in this fourth.
Wendy. There you go, baby. Football tayo. 7-5.
Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situation. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
Let's go for the 7-5, guys.
Markkanen. Oh, he misses the layup. And so they foul intentionally. Six-point lead. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
First free throws.
There you go.
And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy
Shot.
play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well. Honestly, they're just down by 2 too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over. Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the
Nice
ball.
win. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you.
For three. So it's Los Angeles.
Walang tubig, guys.
This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Okay, tara. Wala tubig. Init. Ay, may yelo. Raptors.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost... Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Raptors. Brandon Miller out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Ball. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Shoots over Nurkic. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Now, here's Kennard. On the wing, Porter.
Nice play.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
As SGA passes to Daniels. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Over Porter. Nurkic can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Wembanyama.
Nice shot.
Nice feed that time from Ball.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Miller. The shot. And again, Toronto no up.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Ball. Up top, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking.
Nice block.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they fought their way into that spot. And you have to give them credit for how they played. But now, we'll have to see if they can stay there.
Uy,
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance.
expensive yun ah.
Free throw coming up. Well, Greg Hedden has been
Grabe si Che ah. Che.
feels like the highlights just become more and more.
Grabe naman si Che.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to
Idol.
one up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Zach Edey,
Ay,
he
trick.
checked in for the Lakers.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Now Ball. Wembanyama inside.
Nice. One.
That's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Hart outside. Back to Miller. Kennard with the rebound. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Porter against Daniels. Pass to Wembanyama. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yun oh. Button shooting.
The matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone
Mare pro player.
Daniels with it.
Pag tinamad, tempo na lang.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that.
Kahit na naman nag-away kayo.
I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ball kicks to Porter. Again, Los Angeles.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Uy.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Edey.
Ay.
Nurkic with the steal.
Easy pala yung LT.
To the paint. And a wide open look for Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 12. Kennard the pass the ball to the wing right side. A 3 from Wembanyama. Toronto grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now.
Wow!
They're trusting each other more out
Mintis yun.
there
Hindi
and
dinakdak.
attacking as a
Minit, no?
group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Connects from three-point range.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Kennard with the ball. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And did he get the basket off in time?
Pasok.
Footage relayed to the officials
Yun, no?
from the replay center.
OB6 po. Brink.
I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it.
And so it's Victor.
Sa tingin nyo ba makapag-champion si Wemby this year? I mean, the coming season.
And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take on
Nice one is Smith.
breakdown for Los Angeles.
Absolutely
Square button lang.
from beyond the arc so
Extra.
far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
one other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got ball. Edie out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Caruso in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Raptors coach
Uy!
Rajakovic explained what he's
Ba't di mo
looking for on the
tinaktak
offensive
yun?
end.
Sa
He said,
PD.
quote, unselfishness,
Ano nangyari sa
body
ipo eh?
movement,
Ay,
playing
injured
together,
pala siya.
and making each other better.
O may
Also, you
dinadamdam.
have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find
Nice one, Damelo.
get to work on the
Square button. Or
They
it's
just
what?
look out of sync, not closing out on the
Button shooting eh, no? Alam mo, pro player eh.
caught in that in-between zone. No
Kaso
man
mayroon shot miss.
giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for LaMelo Ball. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Me?
Over to the left wing. Eason gets a wide open look.
Bye.
It's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean,
9-5?
really looked good and comfortable out there. Made quality plays at both ends of the
Nice
floor.
one, Neesmith. Magaling to, itong player ng Indiana na to, si Neesmith.
For a young guy like him,
Eh, shooter din.
gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
Dunn kicks to Miller. In the
Ay.
corner, it's Eason.
Ah.
Toronto with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we're now
Nahuli.
2.5 minutes
Paliyaw ng
into the
pass.
second quarter.
At bounce pass.
Inside. Lays it up off the glass. Eason's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Bulge, and Bulge slams it in.
Deftly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his
Wow.
own number.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zach Edey. Collins comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Luke
Wala.
Kennard in for Aaron Nesmith.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Hart, no good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against Utah. Ball surveying the defense.
Nice shot.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his game with that last
Parang Warriors na. Dub Nation. Now Dub Nation.
Over Kennard. Miller, no up.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Outside Porter, just 4.
Nice jump.
Good on the triple. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Toppin, he's checked in for the Raptors. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Outside Daniels.
Uy, Dyson.
Ball is good. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And here is Ball. Outside Porter.
Wala.
To shoot. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Raptors trail by 14. SGA looking it over. Pass to Nurkic. Now Toppin, guarded by Porter. Toppin can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Ball. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. For 3. Gets it to go.
7-5.
He's taken just 10 shots.
Season 1 lang eh, no? 7 po. Stand in the corner.
4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nice.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
There's Ball with the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this.
Ano yung monitor?
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential real. And right now, thanks for spending halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Daniels. SGA is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Hart in at the power forward position. Controls the rebound, puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Ali.
Ball no good.
relatively open from mid-range, you like to see that one go down.
Hard inside, defended by Wembanyama. Daniels, no good. Lakers leading by 15. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. While we have the moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. In fourth, the Raptors.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Nurkic a screen on ball. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Excuse me.
Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. Hart with a screen on Kennard. Miller, no luck.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. He gets that one. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2. Ball's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels with the bounce pass. Miller the pass to Hart. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle. You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives you head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
Daniel from outside, and the Raptors miss again.
Dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Kennard on the wing. Back to ball. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
Wait lang guys. Okay, tara.
Throws it down home.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for the Lakers. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Porter. Neesmith comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Ball. A three from Wembanyama. 80. Pass to Wembanyama. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Wembanyama.
Tinempo na eh, no?
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. 58 seconds left in the third. Fires for
Hello.
three. Eason grabs
Wow.
the board. Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's deflected.
Grabe yun.
Here's Alvarado. No scoring in this one. A three from
Wala.
Defensive rebound. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second
Okay.
ball. Donnie's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Beasley outside. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Dunn. He'll bring...
Makita ko yung tsura.
It up for the Toronto Raptors. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Cameron Johnson is out there with Edey. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Edey a screen. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Miller outside. To the inside. Here's Toppin.
Oh.
And Toppin throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Done against Ball. Pass to Neesmith.
No.
Now Caruso. Johnson from outside.
No.
Eason grabs the board. Raptors trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Si Raul to silang Stephenson. Binaksakan si Howard. Away sila eh.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Cameron Johnson. And the Raptors also making a change. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Chris Dunn. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach
Nice one, Smith. Ganda nun.
He said if we get loose
Nice
and they make a few
execution.
shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys,
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ball. Well, shot by Murray Boyles. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Out left to the wing. Ball from long range. Here's Wembanyama. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Wemby, lucky.
Wembanyama's got 33.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Miller surveying the
Oi.
floor. Here's SGA. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama inside. No good from 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And down goes the 3.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Lakers with some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Michael Porter comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kennard in for Neesmith. Here's Ball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. He finishes at the
Uli.
other end.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Collins outside. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Ball fires.
Tinira ka agad eh. Racing na lang pala.
And close to making the defense pay.
11.
Relaxed coverage that time.
Good work there as it goes down.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Now Collins. Wembanyama left side. Lock at 6.
Ako?
Missed on the
Nakambak ko ah.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Batted away by Wembanyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
SGA against Ball. Up top, Wembanyama. No problem with the wide open jet.
And that's
is hot. It's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Kennard against Miller. Screen by Nurkic. Tosses it up. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Lakers have gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding
This one.
He's
Automatic.
scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Hart. Outside Daniels. Oh, the dunk. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Wembanyama. And here's the three. So it's Los
Yes.
Angeles.
Wala tubig.
They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
%56 pala tayo percent sa 3 points. Rebounds, malaki. Block stat, diba? Let's go. Decline. Disable na nga natin to. CPU trade.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. With Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here are the five for the Lakers. Wembanyama out there with John Collins. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Kennard in at the two. Book Booker, good. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Grant.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. So it's the Lakers now.
Uy.
Spurs making their last shot. Wembanyama, no good. George outside. Outside for Booker. Lillard outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oubre can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
What?
And stolen by Booker. Back come the Spurs in transition. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Nice hustle on defense from Booker, just clawing the ball away there.
Porter with a screen on Lillard. Up top, Porter. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Boxer.
Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the third seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of
Pumapasok ah.
here, but they're going to get it going.
Los Angeles has gone
Isa
0
pa.
for 3 from downtown. Lillard against ball. The three from
Wah, seryoso?
Rebound by San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
George's shot is off.
And you just can't
Dos
afford
muna
to
tayo.
get that kind of look very often.
Collins a screen. Here's ball. And ball throws it down.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Now here's Wembanyama. Still no points. Off the mark with the
Ay,
outside
ito.
fadeaway.
Hindi mo.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not made a shot this quarter.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Edie's checked in. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Oubre. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Oh, stop at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
Porter to pass the ball. Now Kennard. Right side, Wembanyama buries it from 3.
After missing
Tinempo
his
na.
first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that. The calm leadership type.
Here's Ball. After the basket by San Antonio. And Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far,
What?
showing their tremendous work ethic.
Puts it up from 12. Oubre can't hit. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
30 seconds left in the opening quarter. That puts them in the lead. Wembanyama's got 6.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Lillard can't get it to go.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he
Ay, bad
couldn't
pass.
sink that revenge triple.
To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Ball outside with one on the clock. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles leading by just 2. After this break. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Merrill in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lillard against ball. Outside Neesmith from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Neesmith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Merrill, that's good.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you, Ryan.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allen. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The 3. The rebound by Edey. The Lakers lead by 3. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Now here's Neesmith. Covered by Merrill. The 3 from Ball. They get the rebound. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Booker, he's checked in for Shed. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Riley. Still without a bucket. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Free throw good, Lillard. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Outside Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Ay, yung bumantay.
Find a jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height. And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And Edey with a block. Tries to keep it alive. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Lillard deciding where to go with it. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Riley. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Ball outside. Outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Lillard got a good look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather.
Let's go back.
Things over. Just
Parang
under
tayong
45
lima.
minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Outside Wembanyama.
Wala, bantayan.
Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Oubre from the arc. They get it again. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Merrill, he's checked in for San Antonio. And then for Los Angeles, Collins, he's checked in for Edey. Porter Jr. comes in for LaMelo Ball. And it's Kennard in for Neesmith. Pass to Oubre. Now Now here's Booker. The Lakers with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Kennard against Booker. Kennard outside. The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebounded by the
La.
Spurs.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Takes a 13-footer. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for the Lakers. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Wow.
You can feel the energy in the
May message nga ako eh.
team. They know they are on a roll and they are committed to keeping it.
Sabi niya, ano gusto mo? Hinart ko lang.
Here's Kata. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Outside Wembanyama.
Yun, pumasok din.
And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Oubre. Puts up a 3. There's the 3. Oh, target from range. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable
Man.
scoring option.
On the wing, Porter. Lets it
God.
go. It's rebounded by George. Spurs trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Booker, the pass to Oubre.
Puta pala.
Blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Out to the right wing. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting. New topic, fellas. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. LaMelo Ball is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Collins in at the 4 spot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Wow.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Porter with a screen on Lillard. Outside Porter. 4-3. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Wembanyama. He drops it from range.
Eh, mag-hands up
21 points in the game.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Inside, here's Kata. Gets the bucket and the foul. Now we're on ball.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the phone.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the
Ay.
8 makes out of 15 shots. He's
Ano yan?
going.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Spurs trail by
Ano yan eh? Sige.
Now Lillard. He's got 11. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
surprised he missed that.
Ball with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Porter, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
What?
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Warriors, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Ay, ito naman.
And it's time to check the NBA
Pusin ko lang to.
leaders. Victor Wembanyama is second.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Pasaya kita, no?
Up top, Oubre. He has 7. Misses from close range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's ball. Wembanyama. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here.
Wow.
They just look slow, not very sharp.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Caruso
Buksan niyo na kay Bintana.
for LaMelo Ball.
Welcome to the family.
Pass to Lillard. San Antonio moving the ball around. It's Booker on the wing. San Antonio again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, Caruso. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Lillard passes to Queta.
Britney Spears yan, di ba?
Got hit with the 3-second call. And with All-Star Weekend approaching,
Believe in everything that you say. Ba yan?
take a look at the Lakers. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And of course, San Antonio, 6.5 games back. Edie's checked in for Los Angeles. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for San Antonio. Tyson comes in for George. And it's Merrill in for Oubre. And then for Los Angeles, Neesmith, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Porter Jr. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Some have criticized the league's shift to shooting more triples, and Lakers coach J.J. Redick said, what's been taken away from the league is simply a steady decline in long twos. The 3 has allowed more space for people to actually score at the rim and score in the paint, so that's the strategy. Brian, back to you.
Makes sense. Allie, thanks very much for the report. 18 feet out. Neesmith's shot is off. And Booker has got the ball here for the Spurs. Lillard passes to Booker. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
A three-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Neesmith. To the paint. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Brian Adams,
Trust me, when the D's slow to react,
straight from the heart.
you're the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Caruso, the pass to Alvarado. Back to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3.
Ay,
From three-point range. Wembanyama's got 18 points in just the second half. Spurs trail by 14. For 3, here's Lillard. Lillard drains the outside shot.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Neesmith with a 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so
balik ako guys. Save ko lang. Ay, save ko lang to.
Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass.